Jerusalem was still buzzing with whispers about Jesus, the teacher who rose from the dead and ascended into the clouds. But now his followers waited, not knowing exactly what they were waiting for. In an upstairs room, about 120 believers gathered. The air was heavy with prayer, expectation, and maybe a little fear. Jesus had promised, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you." So they waited for power, for hope, for the next chapter of God's plan. Then, suddenly, a sound like a mighty rushing wind filled the whole house. It wasn't a breeze, it was a roar from heaven itself. Tongues of fire appeared and rested upon each of them, and one by one they began to speak languages they had never learned. The same fishermen who once trembled in fear now spoke boldly of the glory of God. People outside ran toward the noise. Parthians, Medes, Egyptians, Romans, all hearing the message in their own language. "Are these men drunk?" someone laughed. But Peter stood up and shouted, "No, this is what was spoken by the prophet Joel. God has poured out his Spirit on all people." That day, Peter preached the first sermon of the church, and 3,000 souls believed. The Holy Spirit, God's invisible presence, had come to dwell within human hearts. From that moment on, the story of the church began, not with swords or kings, but with fire and faith. And just as Jesus promised, his Spirit still moves today, in quiet hearts, in unexpected places, and in anyone willing to say, "Come, Holy Spirit, fill me too."